Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Isaac bringing you another video. And in today's video, as you can see in the title, I went to Mexico. But it wasn't one of the trips to Mexico that was, I would say, an enjoyable experience. Well, I take that back. Not every experience I would say is enjoyable, because it was. But the reasoning for the experience was not an enjoyable reasoning as to why I went to Mexico. But I did, and I will go ahead and explain that to you right now. But before we do get started, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Follow me on social media, that way you stay updated with more videos just like this one. And let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to go ahead and start off with and just let you know, as you know, I'm a United States citizen. So whenever you go to a different country, if you're not sure about how that works, you only get a certain amount of time. It's like a visa. You can only stay a certain amount of time, and then you have to, leave or, cross the border, go to another country or whatever, or I would come back here. It's been a different journey for me because, as you know, I actually live in Guatemala, but I'm not there at the moment right now. So I'm doing this video a little bit differently. So you can see I'm here, but I'm explaining to you about the journey as to why I had to go to Mexico. Turns out I used to have a temporary residence. So I used to stay there for about 2 years, and I didn't have to worry about anything. I had a residence there and everything was fine. But the process was gonna take too long to do that all over again. It was gonna cost the same amount of money, or if not even more, and I just really didn't feel like doing like that. So what I decided to do this time basically was just get the visa. Where you go to another country and you get, 60 days, 90 days, just depends on the country that you're visiting. So, in Guatemala, you get 3 months, 90 days. I ended up staying the 90 days, but when I went to try to do an extension, because I wanted to do 6 months, instead of, just 90 days, I got to the immigration and they told me, you're still illegal. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I left on the day that the temporary residence, expired. I left on that exact day and went back to the United States, came back here and, and then I went back and they said, yeah, but the date here that you got your temporary residence is the day that you're actually supposed to leave. And I said, well, why do they have this on the passport, on the residence, as this particular date? And they said, we don't know why it's like that, but you came back too soon. So technically, now that you've came back, during the time that you were gone, you should have stayed another 2 days or whatever and came back after this date that you actually started, the residence. I said, this doesn't make any sense. This is kind of confusing, but what are you trying to say? So that's 3 months that I've been there illegal. And I said that there's no way, So he said, you owe, 1,500 quetzales, which is close to $200 that I have to pay, when I leave again, or I can pay right now or whatever, but anyway, you still gotta leave because you haven't left yet. And I said, so I can't do the extension or nothing? Nah, you gotta leave, you gotta get the passport stamped, you can go to Mexico, you can go to the United States, whatever you gotta do, but you gotta pay that money. And I said, this is ridiculous. So, okay, I guess I don't have no choice. So that is the reason why we had to go to Mexico and make that long journey from where we were to drive all the way to Mexico for that reason, which honestly didn't make no sense. This process, let's just say during the time we were on the way there, we got pulled over by the police, and then the police was like, what are you doing here? You're illegal, you need to go back to the immigration. And we're like, no, the immigration told us we need to go to Mexico just to cross over the border, get the stamp. No, you can't do that. You got to go back to the immigration and pay. Well, it's a Saturday, immigration's closed, so what are you talking about? So he didn't know what he was talking about. He was just trying to cause problems, and we just had to get rid of that problem. So ended up making the beautiful journey, and you know, it was nice seeing everything out there, you know, and got to the point where, you know, we got to the border, and now, you know, we just have to go ahead and pay the fee and see what happens from there, you know, and then go ahead and go across. So I get there to the immigration at the border, and they're saying you're just 3 days illegal because of the dates that my stamp ended. For the current time that I'm there right now, you know, I'm just 3 days illegal. And I said, well, they told me in the immigration that, you know, I'm over, you know, 2 to 3 months illegal. They said, no, you left here, you know, where you got your stamp from, right here. And this is the last date that it said on the temporary residence, so you're fine. I said, so I don't have to pay this full amount? No, you just have to pay, you know, 45 quetzales, you know, 3 days, and that's all you have to pay. You know, and I said, okay, well that works out just perfectly fine, right? So what do you think I did? Of course I paid 45, and I ended up saving money because now I didn't have to pay that whole, you know, $200. You know, I ended up paying like $45 is somewhere close to the amount of about $10 maybe less, you know. So we did that, and I guess you could say we just got kind of lucky. So that was a really stressful process, and I know it's just a long story, so I don't want to keep blabbering about it because anyway it got done. And I just want to basically show you guys what I saw while I was there, since, you know, I said, well, since I'm going to Mexico, we are life explorers, right? So let's make this, you know, issue into something fun, and let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like, you know, crossing through the border and going over to Mexico. So I'm getting ready to show you those clips right now, and that way you guys can see how it really is over there, you know, when you go from the land instead of just, you know, going to Mexico City from the airplane. This is actually at the border, so, you know, let me know what you think, but I'm getting ready to go ahead and show you guys right now. Entering into Mexico right now. So after a long trip, I am here in Mexico, and it wasn't that difficult. It was just a very long line, but I am here and I'm walking through, so let's see what we can find here. So after finally, you know, getting through, because that line was like, it was brutal, and you had to sit out there in that scorching sun. It was not a pleasant experience to sit out there because it was really hot, and this was like around, crazy enough, this was around October or something like that. It wasn't even, you know, that supposed to be that hot, but climate change and everything is crazy. And I didn't know that many people travel, you know, between, you know, the borders like that, you know, but it was a lot of people that had, you know, these little green passes that, you know, they could just go straight through. They had this thing and they would just go straight up there, scan the thing, and they were good. I think they live around the area of Guatemala, you know, and then they just come over, grab some groceries and grab some stuff, whatever, and then they come on back, you know, where I had to go through the actual process with the passport, stamp, everything, you know, the whole 9 yards. And so I had to wait in a long line with about 30 something people. and it's only one person working inside in the nice air condition. So I could not wait till I had got in there. Basically, I'm here because I have to spend at least an hour or two on this side of the border, and it's kind of complicated, you know, but I'll tell you guys a little bit about it later. But I just have to spend time here, unfortunately, by myself, and then once I spend my hour here, I can head back over there, back to Guatemala, and I'll start my process again of 90 days and go from there. One of the craziest things was I had to use the GPS to get here, and it was sending me to the wrong direction. It had us go into the transportation section, but we still had to work our way around it. So sometimes it can be difficult with these people, but they always charge little things just to pass through. And then even the police was trying to charge us money. Sometimes they do like that. You just can't let them do that. That's the only thing. You just gotta fight it, you know. Popular Mexican store, OXXO. I don't know how you say it in Spanish, but I know it's very popular, so let's check it out and see what they got inside. So looking forward because my girlfriend, she wants some, and we're all looking for it. So try not to get lost here, but I'm gonna try to find it more. So follow me on this journey. So actually, the thing that I just had in my hand, the buñuelos, that's what they're called. They don't sell those in Guatemala, and my girlfriend wanted those, and I did not get it. I was looking for the other thing, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I was looking for, what else. But if I had known that that's the real thing she wanted, I would have got it. So I'm so sorry, Amor. I'm really sorry, but next time.
One thing I'm trying to do is preserve my battery. I forgot to charge my phone, so now I only got like 10%. And I gotta have my battery so I can make sure I get back, communicate, and make sure I know where I'm going. Plus, you know, when I get back to the car, I'll be able to charge it, but I want to be able to show you guys some more stuff. I can't show you if my battery's dead, so hopefully I can make it last. Found them. So now I'm just gonna walk around and see what else is here. One thing I want to mention is when you come to Mexico, you need pesos. So I had to convert my cash from quetzales into pesos in order to be able to buy stuff here. And they also have coins too that they use as well. I'm gonna spend some time here. Gotta buy something from Mexico. So I got me something to drink because it is scorching hot out here. I don't know what degrees it is, but it's hot and I'm scorching out here. So go ahead and stay refreshed up on my fluids, and that way I can stay energized.
I wish I had something cold to drink earlier when I was suffering in that line, but I did find something, thank God. But it was hot out there, really hot. So next time I need to pack something or take with me, because you definitely need it going to Mexico. It was like, I don't know what degrees it was, but it was really nice. But you gotta have you something to drink.
Guys, I'm on my way back to Guatemala. Delicious drink. Check the sign out. Let's go.
One of the things that I noticed as I was passing, there was a grocery store that they have that's kind of similar to Guatemala. Over there is called, in Guatemala, it's called Maxi Despensa. But over in Mexico, it's called Mi Bodega Horrera. So it's a little bit different, the name, but the store is exactly the same. Same colors, same everything.
I think this is the market, this place. I think the name is Suchiate. I didn't even know the name of the place. So, because I know the place, Tapachula. I've been there before, but I can't go all the way there because I would have to pay for a taxi to drive all the way there. So this little town here is called Suchiate, I think.
So what happens when you don't research, you don't know the names of the places. It was, like I said, a quick thing that I just had to do, and I didn't really see any signs. But the name of the town is not Situate. I think that's the municipio or something like that. But it's called Ciudad Hidalgo. I checked on the map just to verify, so if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong again. But I'm pretty sure it says Ciudad Hidalgo.
I made it back. Got me this big thing of juice right here. My girlfriend bought it for me. And we are scorching hot in this car. It's scorching hot outside. I don't know how people can survive out here, but anyway, it's different when you have to be out here and walk and you're not used to it. But we're here, back in Guatemala, getting ready to head back to the house. About a 6.5 hour trip, but everything went well. I'll tell you how it went later on, but it was a journey.
Yes, that drink was so good. Oh my God. Like when you're that hot, it don't matter what you drink. it was really that good because it was just too hot out there. But the journey was successful, and I just wanted to let you guys know how that was. We did, stop and get something to eat afterwards because we were a little bit hungry, going through that process. But overall, I did have to wait. Well, actually, no. When I was coming back, I didn't have to wait in line this time. It was only like 1 or 2 people there, so I didn't have to wait too long. And you just come on back to Guatemala. It was fine. But I did enjoy the stuff there. It was a really nice small town. People were friendly. They had a lot of stuff, souvenirs, a lot of stuff that they were selling outside in the street. And yeah, it is, sort of similar to Guatemala, but it has some differences and stuff as well. And being close to, more further down the south and close to, the border and everything, it's really hot over there. Like, the people there, some people had jackets on. I don't know how they did that. And it was really nice. And I really, let's just say it was a good journey. But I did accomplish what I was there for. Got the stamp, and, I didn't have to pay anything. I did go back to the passport office, in Guatemala later on. And I asked them, I said, is the system good? Does it show? And they said, yeah, everything is fine. You paid and everything. I said, yeah, everything is fine. And you're good to go. I said, okay, I just wanted to double check. I don't want y'all to be saying I owe more money or something like that. When I went over there, and it was resolved. It was taken care of. One thing I would just say, always just make sure you check those type of things whenever you do travel, if you're living overseas or whatever like that, and you do need to leave. So once I got the stamp, everything was fine. Start the process again of the tourist visa, and everything was good. So I must say, I did like traveling, over there, and I hope to be able to show you guys a little bit more the next time I do go to Mexico. If you did like what you saw, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on social media. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. That way you can see more videos just like this one. Once again, my name is Isaac, and I will see you guys in the next video. Tell me what you think about it. Peace.